Brian Michael Bendis and Ryan Sook return for the finale of their 12-issue Legion of Superheroes saga, which finds the Legion battling a great darkness from Earth's past, as well as an evil from their present, with close ties to a Legion member. Brian Michael Bendis does yet another fantastic job with the huge stable of characters he's given here, rounding up the plot threads he's been building over the previous 11 issues into one action-packed finale that also brings up some new and really awesome story threads that look to continue into Future State and beyond. I thoroughly enjoyed how every Legion member he introduced or had in this book, be it Chameleon Boy, White Witch, or Element Lad, all had a specific role to play in the overall story and each got a moment to shine, specifically here in the finale, making this a true team book. The story threads with Gold Lantern teased at the end with Brainiac and the Lantern were really quite cool, and I cannot wait to check them out through Future State and beyond that, whatever it might be. Ryan Sook again contributes some wonderful looking art to a series already filled with wonderful artists. His action artwork, which was 90% of this issue, was just fantastic, fast paced, and full of cool little background details, as well as his great new designs for all of the characters or updates on classic Legion costumes, or in Rogol Zaar's case, a completely new design that is so much better than his original design. Legion of Superheroes issue 12 was a fantastic cap-off to a fantastic action-packed and fun series, providing a cool updated origin to the Legion, tying it into the new DC Universe things like the United Planets, and setting up some really interesting future stories for all these characters, all whom were given ample time to shine throughout the series, which is no easy feat. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Legion of Superheroes issue 12 finds Superboy battling Rogol Zaar through the space above New Krypton. Saturn Girl tries to telepathically contact John, but the boy says that he can deal with this while she helps the Legion down on the planet. Rogol awakens, however, punching Superboy before grabbing him, hurling him down at planet, as Imra can't find John's mind anywhere anymore. Superboy impacts on the planet hard, blowing away the rest of the Legion in the area as Saturn Girl confronts Rogol, trying to get him to fall asleep by using her powers, but the villain says he's faced her kind before and he has prepared himself for her. Imra realizes that the great darkness that she caught a glimpse of wasn't a vision of a dark future, it was a vision of Rogol Zaar, as he shuts her out of his mind. Luckily, Imra was prepared for this as well, having poked around in his head long enough and kept his attention long enough so that everyone else could get into position. The Legion spring into action, all overcharged by Saturn Girl's powers, which allows the heroes to corner the villain, teleporting him into Colossal Boy's hand, as the hero throws him like a speedball halfway across the planet. Gim knows that he will be back, but he's given them enough time to regroup. He tells Brainiac to check on the Horaz, as Gim himself is taken down by Mordo and the Horaz, who have arrived on the planet with their own army. Rogol returns, unimpressed that he was awoken to deal with a children's club, but Saturn Girl tells him that it's not just a club, it's a new age of heroes. The Legion attack the Horaz and Rogol Zaar, pushing back Mordo's forces while working together to get a hold of Mordo himself, but the Dark Magician proves a mite slippery, even for his daughter White Witch, who begins powering up herself, ready to take control of her estranged father's mind. Ultra Boy and Cosmic Boy meanwhile put aside their differences and fight together against the Hordes, both having ideas on how each other should be leading the teams, with Rock wanting Chameleon Boy to infiltrate the Horaz Armada to see if he can take down their ships from within, while Ultra Boy wants to get Rogol off-world. Chameleon Boy manages to infiltrate the ships, using the Horaz's own net weapons against them. Dream Girl, White Witch, and Saturn Girl meanwhile combine their powers so they can end this multi-layered battle, concentrating their powers on stopping Mordo, but Imra becomes distracted when John is smashed into the ground by Rogol again. Saturn Girl rushes to his aid, calling Garth and Rock to help, but Rogol is prepared for them as well, trapping the Legion in an energy field. Mordo confronts his daughter, wondering if the rest of the Legion know about the darkness that she came from. Mordo releases the mind-controlled block on the Legion, telling him to unleash hell on his former teammates. Rogol grabs the unconscious John, getting ready to fulfill his 1000 years of work, but Mon-El arrives, tackling Rogol away from his unconscious ancestor. Nearby, the still alive Zod tells Mon-El's children to watch as their father battles Zaar, but soon the villain grabs Mon-El. John returns and both L's team up to hit Rogol away as White Witch battles her father with the help from Dream Girl and Saturn Girl, but soon Imra hero tells them to back away as Mordru is besieged by the very much alive Dr. Fate, who says that Mordru did try and kill him, but he failed, since he is a Lord of Order and cannot be killed. Dr. Fate banishes Mordru from the plane of existence, sucking him into a portal where he is never to return from. Superboy and Mon-El meanwhile pummel Rogol into the ground, telling him not to feel bad about the 67,000 punches he's experienced so far. The Supermen soon stop as Zod brings forth a Phantom Zone projector, telling them that he hasn't opened the zone in 700 years, so he can't imagine what evil lurks inside there and what has evolved from the nightmares within. Something Rogol should have thought about before he attacks Zod's grandbabies. Zod asks Krypton to pass judgment and the entire planet casts a guilty verdict, so Rogol-Zar is blasted into the horrific Phantom Zone, where he is to spend eternity. Triplicate Girl wonders who's going to clean up all of this mess, but Element Lad says that he can deal with it, since he can turn all the rubble into anything. The hero, with help from Gold Lantern, fixes up the planet as the Legion wonder if this was the Great Darkness the legend foretold of, but Brainiac says that according to his readings, it wasn't. Rock thinks that something worse is coming, but Brainiac theorizes that with the Legion there, they are actively keeping it at bay. Later back on Earth, Gold Lantern reports to Brainiac, telling him almost everything on New Krypton is back to normal and they are actually hosting a banquet in honor of the Legion right now, and he was sent to collect Brainiac. Gold Lantern learns Brainiac was actually waiting for him with news of his Gold Lantern, securing it in an energy field so he cannot record their conversation and relay it to them. Gold Lantern wonders what the Coluan is talking about and who they are, learning that the ring is not and never was a Green Lantern ring, and the ones who he got it from are not the Elders of Oa. Brainiac doesn't know who or what they are, meaning they have much work ahead of them as Blok contacts them both, telling them that they are missing out on a party. So Brainiac and Gold Lantern head to New Krypton and join the Legion of Superheroes in a much deserved celebration.